Good morning, you FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning our guest is Seth Arnold, the Vice President of Wood Marketing for Mohawk. Seth, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, Kemp. How are you?
I'm good. I want to talk. I was down there last week, and you were super enthusiastic about a product. I want to talk about that. First, though, real quick little background on you. You've been at Mohawk for 22 years, right?
That's right. It doesn't seem like it, but it is true.
I remember back in the Rhino days that you were a big part of that marketing team, right?
Yes, I was. Those were fun days. I feel like I live in the shadow of the Rhino. It was a very successful campaign.
Yeah, and now you're focused on hard surface. You studied in England for a while and studied business and journalism, right?
I did. In fact, that's where I met my wife. So you're taking me back many years now.
Okay. And she's from Germany?
Yeah, she's from Germany.
Okay.
So.
All right. So let's talk about this, a product that you guys are launching in the Revwood category, and it's got signature technology. Is that what you call it?
That's right. We are launching it in Revwood, but it will not be exclusive to Revwood. Really, the technology is our investment and our attempt to create a whole new standard of texture and realism in kind of the wood decor flooring market. So it will be used across our portfolio of brands as we move forward.
This product is made in your Thomasville, North Carolina laminate facility, which you've just spent, initially you spent $87 million making it bigger, and then you're adding more to it now, right?
That's correct. We continue to invest. We feel like the timing was right. There's a little bit of luck and a little bit of planning, and when those come together, it really creates a lot of positive energy for us. So right now we're in a good spot. We've made heavy investment, and we have plans to continue investing in that domestic capacity.
All right. So this is an innovation because of the realism and texture that you're able to create with a melamine finish, right?
That's correct. It's remarkable. It's a marketer's dream. I think we talked about there's nothing better for a marketer than to have a really great product that stands out from the rest. And you get that kind of once every 5-10 years maybe. You have something that breaks through, and this is definitely in that category. It's an absolutely stunning product.
Yeah, actually, I'd say, when you can't see the profile and it's installed, you walk into a home, you see it installed, there's no way you'd be able to tell this product from a real wood product, right?
There's no way. In fact, for us, what we really focused on was the visual beauty, but it's not just the visual beauty, it's also the beauty of touch. And when you put your hand across this, you almost feel like you might get a sliver. It's that realistic. It's just extraordinary.
Tell us a little bit more. I mean, you're launching this here in January at Surfaces. Just so the retailer knows, what price point at retail are we talking about here? Just give me a range if you can.
At retail, these products will compete, probably just above $3 for material only. Probably be where it shakes out.
All right. So it'll kind of fall below the engineered hardwood category from an average
price. Yes, absolutely. It'll come in at a real value to engineered hardwood in general. And if you looked at for a like-kind product, you'll be able to get the visual of a high-end wood for half the price, which is a great value.
So when you think about it, this could be a disruptor in the business, because we all know in the last several years, the fastest-growing category in the wood look category has been LVT. So here's a product that's made using a different process with a melamine top. Could be a game changer, wouldn't you say? Yeah,
absolutely. I think the underappreciated value of a laminated wood or a melamine top layer is just the amount of durability you get. So you're going to have all of the things that everyone loves and appreciates about Revwood, the lifetime scratch, the lifetime wear, the fade resistance. It'll have the only surface and subfloor waterproof warranty in the industry. I mean, you'll have all of the performance benefits that you get and what make laminated wood such an exceptional product. And now what you'll get also is a very clear, differentiated visual that really LVT can't compare with. They're still dealing with some of the problems that you get from the tendency of plastic floors to twinkle, maybe the luster that you get when you try to achieve the kind of finish that we put on this floor.
Yeah, so it's definitely got a matte finish to it. So tell us how you get to this. I'm sure it's proprietary. Tell us a bit more about it.
Well, there's really three pieces to the formula. I mean, everything starts with capturing the design of the natural hardwood. And the real trick to that, obviously I won't reveal how we do it, but the trick to it is the layers. A traditional laminate floor from years ago may have had about 4 layers of data in the design. We're actually mapping 64 layers of data in the actual scans of the product. So it starts with a very sophisticated methodology for capturing all of the texture, all of the detail that you might find in a knot or in a grain pattern. And then the second thing you have to do is you have to take all those layers of data and you have to transfer them perfectly to the press. And so we have what we call signature plates. We perfectly transfer all of that onto the press plates, and we're able to get those 64 layers perfectly aligned with the pattern. So you literally can't, the human eye cannot tell the difference because of the depth and the process that we have in transferring the design. Then the last step really is to make sure we have a clarity finish. We pay particular attention to make sure there's no loss of color. And so, we get up to 1,000 colors in every square inch of this product, which is another big step change. So I'd say those are the 3 things: how we capture the design, how we build the texture, and then the finish that we put on this to preserve the color and the look.
I guess it's embossed and registered to a whole nother level, right?
Yeah, embossed and registered almost feels like an antiquated term for what you'll see. I mean, when people see this at the show, we'll have a lot of demonstrations that kind of show the natural wood and then show this in comparison to it. And it really goes beyond kind of the classic definition of embossed and registered. Mm-hmm. I don't know that there's really a category for this.
Yeah. All right. So real quick, as far as your channel strategy, is this going to be available to all channels, or have you figured that out yet?
Oh, absolutely. I think when you have a winner, you want to make sure that you use that to grow your business in all channels. Yeah. So, we're open to, and we have strategies to grow the business across all of our channels. Obviously, we are very focused on our specialty retail and our builder multifamily, so they will be the first to have this product. We'll be launching it just in a couple weeks, actually, at our Momentum Road shows, and I am confident this will be the star of the show. But over time, we will continue to roll this out, not just across channels, Kemp, but also across our brand portfolio. We have some of the strongest brands, Kerastan, Pergo, and this is a technology that we will use to help build those brands as well. Okay,
so for somebody that's coming to your show in a couple of weeks, they need to ask for the Revwood signature technology, right, for now?
That's correct, yep.
Okay, great. Thanks for telling us a little bit more about it. Again, we're talking to Seth Arnold, Vice President of Wood Marketing for Mohawk, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.